Hey, hi, hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to share this out to the network so folks can enjoy and join me. And let's see here. If you're here, say hello. I will see your comments. Let me hit go live on the Instagrams. Here we go. And then we're going to get started. All right, we are live. Okay, hey, hi, hello, welcome back. I'm here doing Third Eye Chakra Boost, Friday Chakra Boost. I am Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Like I said, today I'm doing a daily boost for Love and Action Network. Love and Action Network is a peer support mental health organization where we provide the tools that have worked for us to heal to try to help you heal so that you can put your love in action because the world needs more love. Our CEP, our CEO is Andre in the Flow, and you can find Dr. Flow on all platforms at Andre in the Flow, and of course find more about him at lovedandlovable.bio.link. I do need to make one of these scrollers for Love and Action Network, but you can find me on all platforms at Tara Priolo Studio, and you can see my link on the scroller as you're watching. If you are on podcast, check the links below, you know? Okay. All right. So today we're going to do, like I say, Third Eye Chakra. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Let's do that. We're going to do Third Eye Chakra, and we're going to do We the Urban, and we're going to do Melody Beatty. Sorry, y'all. That was bad. Okay. Oh, y'all, I closed the wrong window. This is what happens. Instagram. We the Urban. We the Urban. Oh, and I always forget to remind that my baby is sleeping, and so if baby wakes up, we may have to take a brief pause. Here's the We the Urban post. It is from today. I also just want to open at the top of this. I'm going to talk about this more in my Spill the Beans later this afternoon, but it looks like the ICJ has finally ruled in favor of Palestine and against Israel. Ceasefire now. That does not mean we get to relax. I don't know how far reaching that is. I don't know if Netanyahu will listen. It does not mean to stop calling your reps. As it were. So keep it up. We cannot become complacent just because we get one win. This is far from over. Bombs are still falling. Okay. So here is the We the Urban. I believe that this is maybe from their new book. The caption says, pre-order our debut book. Not sure who needs to hear this, but to unlock more daily wisdom. The link is in the bio. In the affirmation of the day, I invest my time, energy, and money on things that nourish my soul. Leave an affirmed below if you felt any of these. Okay, so here's the slides. Is somebody going to match my capacity to love? And this is something that Dr. Flo talks about often. What good is your love if it ain't poured out? And also just the amount of love that he shares. He is live during most of his waking hours, and he is constantly trying to find new ways to spread love in the world. So is somebody going to match my capacity to love? Next slide. Things are about to start unfolding for you in unexpected and beautiful ways. Finally, the road ahead demands bravery, an open heart, and unshakable faith in your journey. Trust yourself, trust fate. Excuse me. Next slide. To everyone barely keeping their head above water these days, and it's a lot, please keep paddling. It won't feel this heavy forever. And even if it does feel this heavy forever, you can still have joy. You can still have overflow. You can still have lift. You can still have love. You can still have all of these things, even when it's heavy, right? Joyous Wind Rider Jimenez, who was on Love and Art with Dr. Flo the other day, and that is on the feed, or should be on this Substack feed, was talking about grief and how grief can numb us and grief can, take us away from all of this stuff. And it can feel heavy for very long periods of time, but don't shy away from that. I'm so sorry, y'all. My nose is so itchy. Okay, next slide. You can't shop the pain away forever. You can't sex the pain away forever. You can't drink the pain away forever. You can't smoke the pain away forever. You can't numb the pain away forever. Facing your pain is the path to healing. Find peace in understanding it, not in fleeing. What the heck? Let your pain be your teacher, not your enemy. Next slide. Oof, the first line. Worrying is a thief of joy. Worrying is a thief of time. Worrying is a thief of peace. Worrying is a thief of productivity. Worrying is a waste of your imagination. Ah, that one's heavy, y'all. She heavy. Heavy, heavy. Worrying is a thief of joy. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm picking at my nails because I got this stuff on them and it just really needs to come off. So there we go. It's clean nail now. Thief of joy. And a thief of time. It takes twice as long to worry about something and then do it as it does to just push the damn button and do it. Next slide. You are not too much. Your passion, your intensity, your depth, it's all needed in this world. Shine without apology. The world needs your voice. The world deserves to hear you. The world needs your perspective. It needs your perspective. Your community needs your perspective. Your best friend needs your perspective. Your best friend needs your voice. Your best friend needs your shine. The people around you need you to shine. Shine without apology. Next slide. How many times does your intuition have to say, I tried to tell you before? Let me try that one again. How many times does your intuition have to say, I tried to tell you before you start respecting that voice within? It knows the way. Trust your intuition, man, is one of my greatest, I feel like it's one of my greatest strengths, is trusting my intuition. Okay, this is one of those repeating slides. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be fearful. It's okay to move through that fear. It's okay for that to take a long period of time. But everything that you want is on the other side of that fear. If you want the bombs to stop falling, and you might be scared to call your reps, you might be scared to speak out about it publicly, it's okay to be scared, and nothing's going to change until you do it. Let us help you move through your fears at Love and Action Network. And let's put a real name to that fear, right? Is it fear or is it frustration? Is it fear or is it inadequacy? Is it fear? Like, what is the actual feeling, the emotion? Dr. Flo posted an emotions wheel yesterday. Okay, next up, we're going to do the chakras. So, y'all know we are no longer reading the facts. I've not gotten the post up on yet today, but it will be up by the time you listen to the replay of the facts of the chakra. And also the affirmation of today, which is I see. So if you're here with me, put in the comments I see, or if you're listening back later, you can also put I see, right? Okay. So, third eye chakra. Reflecting on the third eye chakra, also known as Ajna chakra, involves considering its themes of intuition, perception, wisdom, and insight. Here are some questions to help you guide your reflection. And I'm going to scroll until I feel like we've already talked about intuition, so I'm just going to keep up with that one. Intuition and inner wisdom. When was the last time I trusted my intuition and what was the outcome? How often do I rely on my inner wisdom when making decisions? How often do I rely on my inner wisdom when making decisions? Do I create space for quiet and stillness in my inner voice? And then we're going to read another one. Perceptions and reality. How do my perceptions shape my reality? In what ways might my perceptions be clouded or biased? And what practices can I engage in to see beyond surface appearances and get to the deeper truth. Dr. Flo was talking this morning about authenticity. And are you really authentic, right? What practices can I engage in to see beyond appearances and get to the deeper truth? Authenticity is the deeper wholeness of you, right? Okay, so when was the last time I trusted my intuition, and what was the outcome? The last time I trusted my intuition, I'm sure at some point today, last night feeding the baby, I was like, ooh, I'm betting we're gonna have an interesting night. We did have an interesting night. Baby was up a lot, yes. And then the other day I was like, ooh, we should take Deconstruction Junction live, and it turned out really well. Deconstruction Junction live publicly was awesome. We got some great comments, and I'm excited to pull some more people into that discussion room. How often do I rely on my inner wisdom when making decisions? Almost always. I just ask myself, and I have an inner knowing about it. Do I create space for quiet and stillness to hear my inner voice? Yes. I spend a lot of time alone. I spend a lot of time thinking. Usually when I'm not live or posting or working, I am thinking about my inner voice and what's coming next. My perceptions shape my reality by relying on my experiences, etc. In what ways might my perceptions be clouded or biased? By my identity, by who I am, right? By who I am. What practices can I engage in to see beyond surface appearances and get to the deeper truth? I think being still and know. I think writing, for me, being online, captioning, discussion, conversation, following the thread to the end, or the what appears to be the end, revisiting questions, all of that stuff is helping me get to my deeper truth and my inner authenticity. Okay, last but not least, we are driving towards the Melody B-Day. Melody B-Day, Melody B-Day, Melody B-Day, Melody B-Day. Here it is. We are on day 6 of stepping into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Hello, Dr. Flo. Be still and know. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Dr. Flo. If y'all see him in the comments here, you can give him a follow. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the love. Is the love yellow, or is the love red, or is the love pink? What is the love in your life? What color? Anyway, day 6? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Day 6. Okay, another short one. Why am I getting all the short ones this week? Day 6. The thing with transformation. Oh, y'all, get your notebooks. The thing with transformation is that when we least expect it, a new life appears before our eyes. The gratitude focus of this week. It is tough to be grateful for anything when we let go. If nothing else, we can try to be grateful for the kind people in our lives. I'm going to read it one more time. The thing with transformation is that when we least expect it, a new life appears before our eyes. It is tough to be grateful for anything when we let go. If nothing else, we can try to be grateful for the kind people in our lives. You can be grateful for yourself too, for working through it. It is tough to be grateful for anything when we let go. I don't know that I find that to be true. I talked about this on Spill the Beans, and I just reposted it yesterday, but on the other side, and as we were talking about earlier, on the other side of fear, on the other side of letting go, on the other side of making a change, on the other side of the unknown is something that we can be grateful for, and we have to create space for that thing. So I don't know if I agree that it's tough to be grateful when we let go, because sometimes when we let go, and And what is the full phrase? Let go and let God, right? Let go and allow for the things that we're pushing out against to actually come in. Sometimes we find a whole new world, a whole new way of being, a whole new set of intuition and instinct, a whole new perception of the world, as we were just talking about, and a whole new, like, just way of humaning, you know? So the thing with transformation is that when we least expect it, a new life appears before our eyes. I don't know about that. I feel like I know, but that's, again, because I'm in touch with my intuition, which I talked about earlier. And so, speaking of changes, a change is gonna come, child. It's not really a change, but coming up soon, I wanted to let you all know that in Love and Action Network, in exactly 7 days, the opening ceremony of the Olympics is coming up. USA Gymnastics. I run that, well, I don't run the chat, but I'm in the chat, and I will be watching Olympics like all day, every day. Dr. Flo and I will probably be watching more and more news, more and more Olympics news in the raves. But join Love and Action Network by jumping into our Telegram groups and the super chat. You can also join us over on Halo. We do still post events over there. And the Google Calendar of events is also up on lovedandlovable.bio.link. I will be back on Sunday with Dr. Flo in the evening. There is a time change, so pay attention. It's 7:30 Eastern time. Dr. Flo will be back to finish up our week tomorrow. Baby is totally waking up, so we got to get out of here. Continue to be anti-racist, be safe, wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. I saw this post about John Lewis, and it was his quote about good trouble, and yeah, I'm feeling that today. Make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and ain't nobody can change that, and you will still be loved and lovable as you go through your transformation, as you run through your grief, as you call for ceasefire now. All of those things you will still be loved and lovable during. I'll see you on Sunday. Peace out.